Everybody, it is time to plan my February monthly spread. I am using this beautiful kit from Katie Elizabeth Plans here on the beautiful premium matte paper, and it came with this extra freebie deco sheet. This first page here with your strips for the top, your date covers and everything. This sheet with your sidebar items and all of your icons and some deco. And then this sheet with all of your labels and boxes and strips and things like that. So these kits do not come with anything to mark out the days that are not in the month. I mean, they do come with these boxes, but as these are like lighter in the center, I like to use these just as throughout the spread to like mark off important days or things like that. So I don't actually like to just like stack these all next to each other. I feel like that would look weird. And plus there are 7 days that are not in the month. So we only have 4 boxes. So February is tricky for that. So instead what I like to do is just pull in some washi, and I thought I would capitalize on the gold glitter touches that are in the strips here and just pull in some straight up gold glitter washi. So yeah, I am going to get started first by putting my top strips down, and then I will, once those are down and I can kind of center them better, I will put in the words for the days of the week. I am going to be making this a Monday to Sunday spread, so we will be shifting everything over slightly. In order to do so, I just prefer a Monday to Sunday in my monthly view, personally. So yeah, I will be putting my strips, putting my Monday to Sunday over the strips, and then I will be marking off the days that are not in the month with my gold glitter washi. So I will do all of that, and then I will be back. Okay. Oh my goodness, was that a struggle? I was having so much trouble with like lining everything up, and oh my goodness, that was difficult. But yeah, I was getting very frustrated with everything not working out. However, now that everything is down and it's okay, I am enjoying how it looks. And I think what I want to do now is I want to pick the days that I'm going to mark off with boxes. Now, I think I want to put one for sure on Valentine's Day. And I think I also want to put, I like to make sure that the holidays get covered up by something. So that would be, so I don't have anything on the 2nd. I do on the 16th and 19th, so those will get covered by labels anyway. So I think I'll put one on the 2nd just to cover Groundhog's Day, since I don't currently have any plans to put in there. And I want to put one on the 27th, because that's the day we leave for Ireland for our little long weekend away. So that's a special day. And then I think I'm going to put one on the 24th, simply because I did white space the week following, and I wrote a little bit heavy-handed, and you can see the writing. It bled through on that day. Oh crap. Put that little piece back. Okay. These don't quite fit into the boxes anymore, so I honestly don't even know what to do with life. Yeah, it's okay. It is what it is. Okay, so now that I have the boxes in, the reason I wanted to do that first was because I want to put my numbers, my date covers on before I start doing day by day and getting confused because the numbers are wrong. But obviously I needed to put the boxes down first on the days that would have them. So now that those are down, I'm going to go through and I'm going to put numbers on all of my days. Okay, so all my numbers are down. Yes, I did get confused when I was putting the boxes down about the days. I did this one right because I knew it was the last day of the month and I had already washied over the actual 28th, but this was wrong. I put it on what said was the 14th, well, not thinking. But it's all fine. If any of the holidays end up not getting covered, like these, whatever, I have plenty of deco I can pull in, so I'm not going to worry about it. I did fix the one there, of course, but the rest I'm just going to leave it. And yeah, so I think we are ready to go plan some day by day. Or actually first, let me just, because I put these down when in the speed through, and let me put some headers on them. So I know I want to do a goals because I like to do that every month. Okay. So I like to do goals, and then I like to do a kind of reflection on the goals. So for that, I'm just going to take this month, and I think I might just put to do in the last one as kind of a miscellaneous. I actually used some of my to-do lists in the monthly spread last month, so I'll just do that for a little bit of a miscellaneous section. So now let's zoom in to go day by day. So starting on the 1st, I am giving a lecture. So for that, I want to take one of the labels with the kit, and I'm not sure what I want to use. So do an exclamation. Maybe the exclamation point will do for that. And that's it for the 1st. Nothing on the 2nd. The 3rd, it actually is 2 friends' birthdays. So I think I'll just put them in the same label and do the balloons there, and then moving on to the next week on the 5th. So actually every Monday this month I am lecturing, and I do want to mark it in my monthly spread because it's a bigger deal. So for that, I think I'm going to use this strip so that it looks like the same, so I mark it in the same way every week. Cool, and I realized you were zoomed in so you couldn't see anything I was doing, but I was just adding I was just cutting that strip into 4 pieces and adding it to every Monday. And how would I like to mark that? Now I pulled out 3 different sheets of school-related emojis. I have the college, the school part 1, and the teacher. Now I don't have 4 of any of the ones I want, but I think if I just do all different ones, so I want to use all the mini ones. So I'm going to take one of with a paper, and let's see, one holding an A paper, and definitely one with at the chalkboard. And then, what last one do I want to use? Maybe the like running to class in a sweatshirt and backpack. Just because I'm the teacher doesn't mean I'm not also running to class in a sweatshirt with my backpack. Okay, cool. So I've just got like all my different emojis to mark lecturing. And then back to the Monday, it is also, actually I shouldn't have put that emoji down just yet. But it is also, I have a bill due, so it's my phone bill. So I think I'm gonna take a label. I'm gonna flip it around since the emoji's poking up a bit. Why don't these fit? Ugh, I don't understand. What is happening? Like seriously, the year I finally decide to like treat myself and get an Erin Condren because it's supposed to be easier because stickers are made for the Erin Condren, they have to go and make a design that messes everything up. Ugh. Anyway, so I'm gonna take the phone icon from the kit for my phone bill being due. And then the 6th, this is a pretty exciting day as well. This, I have 2 things going on. So the first thing I'm gonna put down is not as exciting. It's just a meeting with my supervisor. So for that, I'm gonna use, while I'm thinking about that, I'm kind of changing my mind over here. I think I wanna take this cake icon instead for birthdays and use that for birthdays. And I wanna save these balloons because those are more specifically birthdays, whereas balloons are can be more miscellaneous celebration. And I have more things that would fit with that. Anyways, I was just thinking about that. I was trying to figure out what icon to use. So I think I might just use the car because I like, I don't drive obviously to go meet her, but I go to go meet her. So I'll just use the car for that. And then very, very excitingly, we are going to see Hamilton. And I feel like I want to mark that in some more special way than just another label. Okay, so I pulled in these glitter quarter boxes from Harriet Wright Designs, and I think, yeah, that's not really the right green, so maybe like this pink would go. Yep, I like that. And I'm gonna put it more in the middle, since these are for the weekly spread, so they are gonna be much too short. But then I think I wanna pull in, I don't really have anything like too specific for the theater, which is weird because we go to plays a lot, but I don't really know what that would look like even. But I did pull in my music emojis, and I was thinking of using, do I use the big one? I think that's a bit much. I was thinking of using the one writing music because it's a beautifully composed show, and I never get to use these stickers, so yeah, there we go. And I kind of want to use the balloons too. Is that too much? No, it is not too much. Do I want to overlap or just more next to or down or? Yeah, there we go. Very excited for that. And then on the 7th, I just have that. I have a Grays box coming in. So what do I want to use for my Grays boxes? I think what I did last time is I used these tiny flags. So I'll just use 2 of the same color so that it makes sense visually. And I'll put those on the 7th as well as on the 21st because those are the 2 days this month that I'm getting my box in. I don't think I even want to put an icon because like any icon would look so weird next to those tiny, tiny little flags. So I think I will literally just write a G in the flag there, and I'll know what that means. So the next thing, the rest of that week is empty. The next thing isn't until the 12th where I have my lecture, but then after my lecture, I really shouldn't have put all these emojis down when I had other stuff on the days. It's not the end of the world, though. I should be able to get them up. Yeah. Emoji map paper is much easier to get up than than the premium matte paper of the kit. So, okay. So yeah, after I teach, then I am going across town and I am presenting at another symposium. So for that, what shall I use? Actually, it's about the body and human rights. So I could use this, even though like it's not medical per se. I often use that to just mean stuff to do with like mental health or things like that because I don't go to the doctors that often, luckily. And yeah, okay, so that is the 12th. And then the next is Valentine's Day. So I definitely want to zhuzh this day up real nice, starting with the script. So I'm thinking of putting these balloons down. Or no, I want to use those for something else. Okay, because I used the balloons for Hamilton, and we're going to see another play on this day, so I want to use the balloons for that too. Okay, so do I want to just use maybe like a deco piece? They're all kind of big, actually. Oh, I have my freebie that came with this order, and there's little smoochy lips. So maybe I want to use the smoochy lips. And then just put Valentine's Day across the bottom and a little overlap. That's cute. I like that. That's Valentine's Day. And then I also have on the 14th to renew my Oyster card. However, realistically, if this is going to be like a busy day, I probably will do it the day before. So I think I might just backtrack a sec and put... Yeah. Put renewing my Oyster on this day, and I can use this like card icon for that. Cool. So then back to Wednesday, the only other thing now that I have to put is that we are going to the theater again. So we are going to see a play, and this one's not a musical, so music emojis will not apply. But what do I want to use? Well, I guess I can just, yeah, why not? I can just take a label. Or do I want to use another? Actually, I think I do want to use another glitter quarter box because that's more fun. So I'll just take another pink shade. Or that's very similar. Maybe I want to do a darker pink. Because there's this color that kind of matches. Yeah, let's do that. So just kind of center that and just do the balloons, and that will just be enough for that. Really like that day, how that day turned out. Looks very special. So then moving on, the 15th, I have a bill due. Now this is my internet bill due, but I think I'll just use a bill due label for that. And it's also a payday, so I'm gonna take one of my payday flags and use that there. Great. Now the 16th, I have a haircut, so let me take a label. And there is a blow dryer icon in the kit. And the 18th, it is another friend's birthday, so I will mark that the same as I did previously with a label and one of the cake icons. Now moving on to the next week, on the 19th, I have another bill due, so this is for council tax. So for that, I think I'm going to use a label again. And let's see, I can just use this money for that. And then the 21st is payday again. So I've also got my Grays box marked there, so I guess I'll just put my payday next to it. Do I mind that? No, not really. That's fine. Oh, and then the Grays, yeah, which I already marked. Great. So then the 22nd, I have 2 bills due as always. So do I want to use 1 or 2? I mean, there's really no reason to use 2. It doesn't matter. I can write them both in one. I like to put them separately sometimes because they're 2 separate things. I have to check and make sure we're paid and so on. But that only is really applicable in the weekly spread. I don't really use this to check it off. So I can write both bills in there. And then it is also our wedding countdown. So I'm also going to take a label here. Whoops. And I pulled in my Hummingbird Planner wedding stickers, and I'm going to take this light pink wedding rings and put those there for 7 months. Oh my goodness. Until the wedding. Now, that's a bit far away, so it's the end of the month, so it's really more, it's closer to the 8 now than it is to the 7. But it still is pretty wild to think about. The 23rd, I also have a bill due, so I'm going to use my last bill due label, and that is for my gym membership. And then that's it for that week. Zoom you out of it so you can see the last row here. The 26th, I just have my lecture, which I've already marked. And the last thing that I know for the month is that on the 28th, we are flying to Dublin for a little holiday. So I'm going to take this label, or I think I might want to save that actually, and just use a bit of a strip. So I'm just going to take this pink strip here. And I'm going to take one of the airplane icons there, and I'll just put that we are flying to Dublin in there. And that's everything I have for the month so far. February is actually looking to be a pretty busy month. All told, it's still pretty early days, and I definitely will have other things come up, but yet it's already looking pretty full. So yeah, I am going to go in with some deco now, and I've got loads of it because, oh crap, I forgot one payday as well. While I'm here, let me rectify that. So I forgot to mark the payday that's on the 27th as well. Oh, that's the same color. Let me use a different one. There we go. Okay. Now, I also have these trash icons, which I'm sure are very helpful for people who have to mark their trash day. Last month, I just used them because I had them, but they just kind of got in the way, especially since the spread's already pretty full, especially the Thursdays, which technically is the day that they come and pick up our garbage, but I don't need to know that for any reason because we just put it outside. We have for the garbage, we just have big dumpsters in our building. We just put it in whenever we need to, so I don't actually need to know that or mark it really. So I think I'm gonna leave it, and I'm sure these are very cute, but I'm sure I can pull them into weekly spreads, no problem. Now I'm gonna go through with my deco. So I have all of this here to choose from. I'm definitely gonna sprinkle some within the gold glitter washi to tie it into the spread, as well as trying to cover up some the holidays and things like that. So yeah, I will do that, and then I will be back. So that is the finished February monthly spread. I am very, very excited about how it turned out, despite all of the struggles that I went through to do this. I think in the end, it turned out really nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using the spread. Let me just show you what I have left. So I used up all of this freebie deco sheet. I've got a few paydays, days off, flags, dots, things like that, scripts that will definitely get used throughout the month. Labels and strips, again, these will definitely get pulled in as I make more plans, and same for the icons and functional deco that I have left over on this sheet. But yeah, I really, really like how the spread turned out. I hope you do as well. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and please, please, please subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.